16 years old. Back in the 70s, it was keggers and smoking pot, and that's the group I fell into. I would say my drinking got out of control was in 2019. My mother died, and a month later, my brother died. It just took a real toll on me and my emotions. Drinking just became more daily, and I was hiding and sneaking, and got bad. It just got out of control. I was just hungover all the time. I lost a lot of my relationships with my children. They wouldn't let me see my grandkids. A lot of my friends backed away from me.
It tears your heart out. I have loved her since the day we got married. Before then, never stopped. Tried to stop, tried to move away, couldn't do it. It got to the point where she would be drinking at night and threaten to call the police. And she did call the police several times. Well, the police come out, someone has to leave. So I'd leave. It was every night or every other night. There was never a question of love between us. Never has been, never will be. But the question of her drinking and changing her to the point where she was out of control, I couldn't live with that.
Dennis and I divorced, and I was lonely. I was drinking every night. Jordan called one night and said, you know, Mom, I just can't do this anymore. And so he said, Mom, unless you get some help, you're not going to be in our lives. I'm going to call a Vera, and if you don't go, we're done. 3 days later, he drove me down. I spent 28 days, and it was the best thing I did. You know, I had a little bit of insurance, but not a lot. The cost to me was an issue. And so when I got to treatment, walked through the financial part of it, and your scholarship was one of them, so I did apply. I received it, and that meant a lot to me. Knowing that someone is out there willing to help, knowing that there's more to it than just picking up that glass. There is help, and people want you to be healthy and happy. I started having different thoughts of, yeah, I am worthy. I do need to make myself better so I can be better for my children. I don't want my grandkids to be raised knowing their grandma was a drunk. My 2 boys, they're both back in my life. I get to see my grandkids with them. I reached out to Dennis about 2 years ago, and he was real hesitant.
And when she reached out, I was hesitant. I thought, oh. But then we reconnected, and it's been a really good thing. I'm just tickled pink to be around her and be with her and be part of her life again. This treatment was all about getting her healed, getting her healthy. It made her whole again. It gave her life back and our love back.